guys,
Hi.
so we already made a video today, but I
haven't uploaded yet. I haven't uploaded a lot of the videos, unfortunately. Sorry.
So
we always do it straight from the laptop.
Are down at a little fun spot near our house. It's a little water.
It's called Nurse's Hole.
Nurse's Hole. And
should we tell them a story? There's like a little hospital. It used to be a hospital, right?
Yeah.
Just a hospital up
it was
the
like
road.
a children's hospital or something.
And now it's like an old home person place. And the nurses used to come down here and swim.
And bathe when they were on their break because they lived there. So they called it Nurse's Hole. So it's really beautiful. I mean, we're sitting on this big rock in the middle, but
Jess is half in the sun, half not. Now I'm completely in the shade.
Yeah. So yeah, we just thought we'd update. And I'm gonna come down a little more in the water, but there's a huge drop off right there.
Yeah, right in front of me, kind of. So I'm being careful.
Yeah, I don't want to shit.
That was a big bang. And now you're the one being a wuss.
No, because my foot's slipping.
Yeah, it's slippery right there. That's why I'm standing here instead.
I'm okay.
It's slippery right here, too.
So we were just talking, and Bree goes, you know, my imagination is beautiful down here. I go, why? She goes, because I can imagine Luke over here just splashing like Ashton or something, and Mikey sitting up there on the rock saying, I'm just going to stay up here in the shade.
And no, not near the water.
Yeah.
Where would Callum be all in this? He'd probably be like jumping off the rock over here or something.
Probably. I've heard people jump off this rock. It's kind of scary.
Woohoo! And I'm like, okay.
It's not even that deep.
Yeah.
Not deep enough to jump.
Well, who's the most insane of the group?
I want to say Mikey. Yeah, I had a dream about them last night.
You should tell them about
amazing.
the dream. You should just sit down and tell them though. Because
No.
I don't want you to fall and drop that and all that stuff. Careful. It's slippery right there.
No, duh. So, whoo! I had this dream. I had this dream that I went in to go get pizza with my mother, and Callum was working there, and there was a bunch of screaming girls outside. So I asked Callum if he would take. I was like, "Why are you here?" And he goes, "I work here when I'm in the area." And I was like, "Oh." And I was like, "Where are the other boys?" "Oh, back at the hotel." I was like, "Will you take a picture with me? And can I hug you?" He was like, "Well, I will when your order's ready because I don't want to have all the other fans see that." And I was like, "Okay." So I was talking to him and we hit it off really well. And then I was like, "Oh, I wish the other guys were here." He was like, "Well, I could call them."
Chill.
Oh yeah, he was like, "Oh, I could call them and have them come down here." And I was like, "Really?" And he was like, "Yeah, you seem pretty chill." And then I was like, "Oh my god, I would be like the world's happiest person." And he goes, "Alright, I'll call them." And then he calls them, and they come in, and he goes, "Jess, come here." And then I was like, "Mom!" And she was like, "Go meet your celebrity crushes, damn it." And I was like, "Okay." So I went over there, and I was like, and then
he's like, "Don't get starstruck now."
He's like, now you get starstruck. I was like, well, it's kind of different meeting one member of a band and then meeting three at once.
And he's
and
like,
then
"Oh."
he was like, "Oh?" I was like, well, it'd be the same thing if Luke was standing behind that cash register and you were with Ashton and Mikey. And he goes, "Oh, okay." And then, so I took pictures with all the boys and I went over to Ashton. Or no, Callum was like, "Okay, so this is Jess." And then they were like, "Hi." And then I went over to Ashton and I hugged him. And then my mom was like taking pictures, so I turned around and Ashton's arms were wrapped around me like this. So it was a really cute picture. And then I took like a goofy face picture with Mikey and a normal picture with Mikey. And then I took a picture when I was taking pictures with Luke. Luke was like, "Get on my back." I was like, "Why?" He goes, "'Cause it's a cute picture." And then they sat down at my table with me, and then Mikey ate some of my pizza. I kind of forgot to tell you that.
Oh!
So
I've already heard this story.
So basically, Ashton was just kept looking at me, and he was like, "You're so pretty." And I was like, "Thanks." So they were like, "Would you like to come back to our hotel room with us?" And I was like,
Exactly like that.
exactly. I was like, "Mom, can I?" And she goes, "You think I'm gonna let you go back to a hotel room with 4 boys that are in a band that I don't know? No." I was like, "Hey, Mom." She goes, "What?" I go, "I'm 19. It's not your choice. I'm going." And then she was like, "Fine, but whatever. Can we get our ice cream first?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." So I was like, do you guys want to come get ice cream with me? And they were like, yeah. And then Callum was done working, so they all came and we got ice cream. And then we went back to their hotel, and I was like, we were all sitting there and we were talking, and they were getting to know me and I was getting to know them. And Ashton, when we got to the hotel, had his arm around me. It was really cute. And I was like, hey, Mikey. And he goes, what? I was like, is there any way to get somewhere? Like, do we have any, like, transportation? And he goes, yeah. I go, can we go pick somebody up? And he was like, yeah, sure. We all get into their limo, and I was sitting in between Ashton and Luke. And I wrote down Bree's address, and I had their driver drive me there with them. And so I was like, guys, just wait here. And then I bang on Bree's door because nobody was at her house besides her. And I was like, Bree, open the door, open the door, open the door. She opens the door wrapped in a fucking towel. And I was like, what are you doing? And she goes, taking a shower. What the hell are you doing? And I go, hurry up, finish your shower. She goes, well, I already washed everything out of my hair. So I was like, okay, well, we're going to go get you dressed. And she goes, where are we going? I go, you'll see. So I like rushed, we got her dressed and everything in like 2 minutes, and then I came back out, and the guys had gone into a different part of the limo so that they could surprise Bree because it connected. And then I was like, okay, Bree, when I open this door, don't scream, because I didn't know they went into the other one. And she was like, okay. And I opened the door and nobody was there, and you were like, what the hell? And we sat there, and you were like, where are we going? I was like, you'll see. So the guy starts backing out of their driveway, and Mikey comes in, and Bree goes, Mikey! And starts crying. And I was just cracking up. And then Ashton comes in and says, hello. And then sits next to me. And then the other two, Luke comes and sits on the, like, next to Ashton. And Cal came and sat next to Mikey. And she looks at me and goes, Jess, how did you do this? I go, I went out for pizza. She was like, what? So we went back to their hotel. And then, like, we were just talking and everything. And then she ended up dating Mikey, and I ended up dating Ashton, and then we ended up going on tour with them. And when I went back to my house to get stuff, my mom wasn't there. So I just kind of was like, bye, Dad, I'm going on tour. And he was like, oh, all right, bye, and hugged me and everything. And then Bree went and got her stuff and said bye to her mother. And then we went on tour, and I got a phone call from my mom. She was like, where the fuck are you? You never came back from that hotel. I was like, didn't Dad tell you I'm on tour? And she goes, what? I was like, yeah, I went on tour with Ashton and the boys. And she was like, you never said bye to me. I was like, you weren't home. And she was like, oh. And I was like, yeah. And then, like, we went on tour with them and lived our lives. And then I woke up. But it was a pretty nice dream. I mean, come on.
Mine probably would have been sexual. Mine probably would have had sex.
Wait, that sound recording the other night? That's not something we're going to talk about on video.
I think you had a dream with Ashton. You did.
No. No.
As I slowly try to get in the water more.
Yeah, Bree's like slowly inching into the water.
It's pretty nice. There's a big rock underneath my arse. It just dropped off right there.
It was really quiet down here, so we thought we'd make a video so you guys could see how pretty it is.
This drops off pretty quick.
Does it?
Yeah. By the way, is it taller than me? Should I know ahead of time?
I don't know.
Hey, baby Jesus.
Let's watch Bree, guys.
Okay. It's not taller than me right here. I'm gonna keep on trying to go. It's really murky. Ah! Slippery! It's really slippery. I might be able to kind of slowly sinking. We're going.
Is it taller than you now?
A little bit. No, there's some rocks right here. You might drown.
Alright guys, I'm gonna end the video at 10 minutes. But
you might drown though.
Question of the day, where's your favorite place to go swimming? Whether it be your pool, a local lake, a beach.
Shit, I just stepped on something slippery and round.
So my favorite place to go swimming is either my pool, the beach, or out here, because it is gorgeous out here. And I'll make another video later and show you like a better quality thing of the surroundings. But I'm gonna go in the water. So
Baby Jesus.
Bree, favorite place to swim?
I like the lake more than the beach, but I like the beach too, so I can't choose.
Alright, bye!
Bye!